Here's a story time. My grandfather told me about my grandmother. My grandfather met my grandmother. She was very beautiful. So they started to date or court or whatever. My grandmother wore a pretty scarf over her head and she wore a scarf around her neck. Well, I dated for a while. My grandfather says, and she never took the scarf off. So my grandfather asked her, every date we go on, you got this scarf on. My grandmother said, it's a tradition in our family that the women in our family wear this purple scarf around our necks. She said, I'll tell you one day why we do it. Maybe after we get married, I'll tell you. So they fell in love and they got married. So on the honeymoon, my grandfather asked my grandmother, you're still wearing the scarf around your neck? Honey, you told me you'd tell me why you family members, all the women in your family wear a scarf around their neck. She said, I know I promised to tell you, and I will. After we have children, I'll tell you why the women in my family wear this scarf around our necks. So they had children, bunch of kids, big family. They lived in a beautiful house my grandfather built. So the kids would ask my grandmother, Grandmother, why do you wear this purple scarf around your neck? Grandmother said, the women in my family all wear this scarf around our necks. One day I'll tell you. So they grew old and the children grew up. They moved out. So my grandmother grew old, her grandparents were old, and my grandmother was on her deathbed. So my grandfather came to my grandmother and said, honey, you're about to die. You promised to tell me why you wear this purple scarf around your neck. So my grandmother said, yeah, I did tell you. I promised to tell you why the women in my family wear this purple scarf around our neck. So my grandmother removed the purple scarf from around her neck. Then her head fell off and rolled underneath the bed. My grandfather got up, running and screaming out of the room. Ha 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 ha. So that's why she wore that damn scarf around her neck.